Hello again, everyone. This is American Idioms, Part 27. This is the 27th video in my American Idioms series, and like the others, I'll present 5 idioms to you, numbered 131 to 135. But first, I'll give you the chance to guess their meanings. Then, I'll explain their meanings to you using additional examples to help you to understand them better. So, are you ready? Okay, here we go. Number 131. Comb through. And the example is, the police detectives combed through the crime scene looking for more clues about the robbery. Can you guess the meaning? The answer here is C, to thoroughly check or look into something. And in our example, this is exactly what the police detectives were doing. They were looking through, or they were thoroughly checking the crime scene of the robbery to see if they could find clues. That's what it means to comb through something, to look into something maybe deeper. Here's another example. All last week, I combed through my filing cabinet, but I still couldn't find where I put my birth certificate. Like in the previous example, this person was thoroughly checking something as they combed through their filing cabinet, trying to find this birth certificate. So this is what to comb through something means. Okay, number 132. On the horizon. And the example is, many doctors believe that a cure for cancer is on the horizon. Can you guess the meaning? Did you guess A, an event that is likely to happen in the future? If you did, you are correct. And that's what the doctors are talking about here, or this is what the example is talking about here. Many doctors believe, they think that this cure for cancer will happen in the future. So it's on the horizon. It's coming. Here's another example. Economists see a downturn in the stock market on the horizon. In this case, the economists, they see the future here, right? They're looking on the horizon, and they see that there's going to be a downturn in the stock market, or things are going to get worse. Okay? So they can see it kind of in the future. So that's what on the horizon means. All right. Now, number 133. Green with envy. And the example is, my best friend Lucas was green with envy when he saw my new motorcycle. Can you guess the meaning? The answer here is B, to be extremely jealous of another person. And that's what this person's best friend Lucas was when he saw that his best friend bought a new motorcycle. He wanted one. He was envious. He was jealous. So he was green with envy. Here's another example. My classmates were green with envy after I won first place in the spelling bee. In this case, this person's classmates were jealous of him or her because they won first prize or first place in the spelling bee. Okay? They wanted to win first place. So they were green with envy. They were very jealous. All right. Number 134. Food for thought. And the example is, my uncle gave me some food for thought about buying an old house. Can you guess the meaning? And the answer here is C, an idea or something to think about, and that's what food for thought is. It's almost like you're feeding your brain some information to get more information. You're feeding it. And that's what this person asked his or her uncle for some ideas to think about. And so this person was able to maybe make a decision about buying an old house because he had food for thought given to him by his uncle. Here's another example. I read a great article that was food for thought for anyone interested in starting their own company. So in this case, this article that the person read was food for thought. It was a way to get ideas to think about, well, for anyone who wanted to start their own company. Okay, so that was the food for thought. Got it? All right. Here's number 135, the final idiom. No picnic. And the example is, teaching young children is no picnic, but I still find it very rewarding. Can you guess the meaning? Did you guess B, an activity or action that is not enjoyable? If you did, you are correct. And probably the easiest way to understand this one is a picnic is usually very fun. It's a very enjoyable thing to do. Go out in the park, have some food, sit on the grass. So if something is no picnic, it's the opposite. It's very maybe difficult or it's not enjoyable. So the person was saying in the example that teaching young children would be a difficult or maybe not enjoyable situation, but they still found it rewarding. Here's another example. I love sailing my boat, but on a really windy day, it's no picnic. So the person loved to sail his or her boat, but when it was really windy, it was probably very difficult for them to sail. So it was no picnic. It was not enjoyable. Got it? That's all for this video. Thanks again for subscribing, everyone. And let me give you some food for thought. Keep practicing! See you next time.